good afternoon to all my grown folks out there. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're talking about hair weave, but more specifically, how we have indoctrinated our children and taught them self-hate. And we're going to look at various clips of chicks weaving and wigging up their daughters, little girls to preteens. Let's get into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, yeah, and so these clips come from TikTok and they had music behind them, so we're not gonna play any sound because YouTube don't play that. So we're just gonna play the clips back to back to back, and I'm gonna talk crap in between. So you see how we got all these little girls. You see how they mothers or whoever is wigging them up, weaving them up, lace front wigs. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these ponytails. How fast and how damn grown is this? Look at this. This look like some kind of quick weave or some kind of wig install. Look at her. Look. This is disgusting. This is beyond sad, y'all. And this is parenting nowadays. Women think this is cute. They think this is okay. One of them, the actual inspiration for this video, she was saying, you know, it's for a photo shoot. So I guess it should be okay to put a wig on your 1-year-old because it's for a photo shoot. And I'm just like, look at this. Since when did this become okay? Why are we putting wigs on babies? Makeup and wig. This baby couldn't even stay awake. Like, how disgusting is, you're a terrible fucking mother if you put a lace front wig on a little girl. That's terrible. It shows how lazy you are and trifling that you won't even take the time and properly moisturize and braid your daughter's hair or put it away and give it time to grow in and fill in. And don't get me wrong, I have a daughter, so I know that struggle area. You know, with kids, sometimes it take a minute for their hair to grow all the way in and to get some length on it. But it's our job as parents to maintain their hair, not a damn wig. Look at this. Po baby got rhinestones. Mama, just tell me your mama ghetto without telling me she ghetto. Purple weave, ponytails. Just look at this. Another one. Another purple wig for an 11-year-old, because that's definitely needed. That's definitely the thing to do. Look at this. How sad. A quick weave for an 11-year-old. Look at this. Look at her. I remember her because my daughter got this dress. How disgusting to put a weave in a little girl's hair like this. Look at her. Half up, half down. Unbelievable. Just wigged up. Psh. This is utterly disgusting. They done glued her. They put the glue on. She was drying the glue. Let's get her going. Let's get the lace front fitted. Look at this. Look at this torture. Look at this. Could you imagine? And these people out here who would beef with me, have a problem with me. Meanwhile, you out here gluing wigs to your daughter. Your daughter's crying miserable. She looks crazy. It ain't blended good. It looks absurd. It looks foolish. And again, we're not talking about the actual children. They're the innocent victims. We're talking about the mentality of our women, the mentality of our people. Here we go. We got a preteen. It ain't no better. Beautiful young lady. Tish put that middle finger up. I mean, just utterly ridiculous. Another one. I think this is the inspiration for this video. This one right here. This is the one. The backstory is she's supposed to have a photo shoot for turning 1 or something. And this, look at this. This is so clown-like. This is disgusting. Some people should not have children.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
All right, that's the end of the compilation. I purposely ended it with Brother Malcolm saying, "Who taught you to hate your hair?" Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about, first, for all the haters who gonna come, for all the women who okay, because the haters is only gonna be the women who are okay with their daughters wearing wigs and weaves at a young age. And when I mean young, to me, 14, 15 and down is completely unnecessary and inappropriate. So for all the haters, I want to say this first. If this is your first video you've seen of me, I have plenty of natural hair, okay? Long, natural hair. Yeah. So just because I have braids in right now does not mean anything. Braids are cultural, right? And I'm unapologetic for switching it up and putting braids in my hair, okay? But I do have natural hair, got enough to give to you, you hater. So moving on from there, the self-hate. And that's why I brought Brother Malcolm in here, because a lot of women feel like it's just, I want to switch it up, or my natural hair is too much, or I don't want to deal with it. And as someone who used to be perm, as someone who used to wear sew-ins, I wore sew-ins for a few years off and on. So I did it. And that's why I can talk about it. I know what it is. I didn't know. I was like unconscious of it. I didn't realize I hated my hair. But common sense, you hate something if you always covering it up with something else. And it's a big difference between European or Asian texture hair and Afro Negro hair, if you will. I mean, envying the other nations. If you're a woman of color and you dye your hair blonde, what does that say? That, you can't try to dress it up or try to talk your way out of it and say, that don't mean I hate myself, I just want to wear my hair blonde. No. And don't tell me about that one remote country or village in Australia or whatever where people are blonde. Like, that ain't you. You from Chicago. Okay, like, knock it off. And you know what? And don't take it so personally. Why? Because it ain't even so all your fault. Our parents taught us this. Our parents taught us that every time they put you in that kitchen and hot comb and fried your hair. And they parents taught them, because there was a time in the earth where our texture was hated. And we were in such a powerless position where we had to alter our hair or wear wigs and weaves. But this is 2023. The natural community, the B1 community, is on and popping. Even Jobs had to give in and finally say, look, we can't hate no more. We're going to get hit with a lawsuit. So we got to stop discriminating on them and just be your natural, beautiful self. I have women who leave me comments talking crap about, I'm dark skinned and I'm heavy set. So society says this. F society, what do you have to say? Where's your self-esteem, your self-love? Why are we doing this to our children? I have a daughter who's 4, and she never so much as had a blow dryer on her hair, let alone a press and comb or a perm or a weave. I know better, so I do better. We learn from TV. We learn from magazines. We learn from the internet that our hair, the way the creator made it, to grow out of our scalp is not good enough. And now we're teaching the next generation. We're indoctrinating our daughters, teaching them to hate their hair. And we're teaching the boys, this is what's beauty. A girl with straight hair, a girl with Malaysian bundles and bust downs in her hair. Instead of loving ourselves the way we were created.
You're going to learn today.
We mock each other. We call each other nappy head. Remember Martin? And I love the TV show Martin, but remember, he's called Pam Beady Bead all the time. We talk about our kitchen, our nape area of our hair. And we are the only people in the earth who hate the way we look and let others tell us what's beauty. No one else is going buying African hair to put in their head. No one, I mean, you have a couple culture vultures, but for the most part, ain't nobody emulating us and want to be us. It's from our hair standpoint, or if they do emulate us, they just want our good attributes, our curvaceousness, sometimes our slang and lingo and stuff like that. But they don't want to take the bad with the good. They just want the good. You feel me? But men have even said it. Men have even said that they don't like the wigs and weaves, but the problem is with women, just because men are hypocritical and they'll still penetrate you, don't mean that they like that. They're just men gone men, right? They want to hit, so they want to be up in some womb if we can keep it real.
And you know this, man.
But these women, this is the next generation, putting wigs and wigs and weaves, lace fronts, putting glue on their child's hairline, gluing down a wig, teaching these little girls that everything is beautiful except what you have that naturally grows. And I have a problem with that because I was once that person, but I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize that I was perming my hair because I was taught to hate my natural hair, that my natural hair was uncontrollable and problematic, and that I needed to do something about it versus embracing it and loving it. So thank the creator that I know more now that I have a daughter. I don't know what's the deal. My light always want to fall every video. But we have to learn how to embrace our hair, our natural textures, and not let other nationalities or even our own people who are dumbed down, because I know there's some men and plenty of women who feel like ain't nothing wrong with a wig, ain't nothing wrong with a lace front. It's some men I know who prefer that, but I'm speaking of the majority. The majority of men going back to Malcolm days till now will tell you that they don't like that, and we need to cut that mess out, that they prefer our natural beauty. But we don't have enough self-esteem and enough self-confidence to wear our natural hair. I had a young lady tell me one day at a job, you look good with your natural, so I can see you wearing it, but I wouldn't look good with my natural. And I'm like, what? Are you actually telling me you got 2 kids? And you telling me that you don't think you look good the way the creator made you? It's a problem, y'all. Our communities are destroyed. You have 30 and 40-year-old women who do not love themselves, who don't think that they're beautiful. And that may be because their parents, their father wasn't there to tell them that, men, whatever. But you have people who have procreated, but yet hate themselves and hate the way that they look. So this has been another compilation video I just wanted to bring to y'all and show y'all that these women out here is gluing Lord knows what to their daughter's hair, sew-ins, bundles up the wazoo, purple hair for little girls, instead of treating them and dressing them, adorning them as little girls. Then you wonder why they grow up to be thought pockets. I mean, it's ridiculous out here, the mentality of some of our women and how we teach our daughters the same bull crap we was taught, instead of breaking them generational curses and breaking the cycle, but repeating it and wondering why we still at the bottom. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think about these women gluing all this mess in their daughter's hair. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.